everybody. Just wanted to make a quick video. Wish everybody a happy Memorial Day. Um, most people don't really know what Memorial Day is about. Memorial Day is about, our paying our respects to people who have given up their lives and everything, made the ultimate sacrifice. 20 years Air Force, and seen plenty of them, done plenty of them. A lot of people think that Memorial Day is about picnics and gatherings and family get-togethers, which, when I was a kid and everything, that's what a lot of people did. But there's also the side that you have people who have died for this country, have made the ultimate sacrifice. And so one of the things that, I like to talk about is history and everything. And being, it takes a little bit of research and everything, but not much. I mean, a lot of people don't know that Memorial Day used to be known as uh, uh, Decoration Day. Decoration Day. And it started back in 1868. But, and Congress made it a national holiday, federal holiday in 1971. So that's just a little bit tidbit. I mean, it's been around for a long, long time. Been around forever. Also, like I said, when I created this channel and everything, I wanted to make sure that, it was just everyday people getting together. So, I mean, if you have an interest or you want to talk about something, hey, let me know down in the comments and everything. We can pick up and have a conversation. But ultimately, I have a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge that I want to pass on to everybody. I've been watching Guncle Billy, and he has some interesting takes. And I watched one of his videos, R.A.P. Thomas Massie. And one of the things that caught me, he believed that, Thomas Massie is good people. I believe he was good people. But I also know that he was pretty much against everything that our current president wanted. So, I mean, you can look it up and you research it and everything. But for a majority of the part, everything that President Trump tried to pass and get through Congress and whatnot, if it ran into a delay or anything, he voted against it. Big Beautiful Bill was one of the things that he voted against. So one of the things Uncle Billy talked about was, he thought he was a good person, and he probably was. But again, if you're elected to Congress by the people and everything, the people want you to do the job that you need to do, and we voted for you to do your job. Granted, Thomas Massie was elected in Kentucky, so Kentucky people, spoke up and made a decision. So that's just some of the reasons that, I see that he lost. A lot of people think, that you're supposed to be loyal to the president. It's not about being loyal to the president, but it's about being loyal to your party, loyal to the American people, the people who put you there. They put you there to to do a job, and one of the jobs that we voted for and everything is making America great again. So today, this weekend, tomorrow, when Memorial Day is actually observed and everything, put some of those thoughts in and everything, and see what's see what's in your heart. If you know a military person, reach out, say Happy Memorial Day. Or actually not Happy Memorial Day, but wish them a nice Memorial Day. Think about the people that have given up for this country, given up their lives for everyday American people like yourselves to go about your business and not really have any worries. if you can do that and everything, that'd be a plus. Like I said, 20 years military. You have people that come up to you from time to time and everything and thank you for your service and whatnot. A lot of people think that they need to do that, and that's not necessarily true. It's greatly it's greatly awarded or makes you feel good when they do that because then it is seeing that you're being recognized, but also look at the person that's doing it and everything, and thank and thank them and everything. You know, not everybody knows what the military personnel do, but military families, military personnel, military wives, they go through and have to deal with a lot of stuff. So when our fellow brothers and sisters make the ultimate sacrifice for us, just remember them. Remember them in their presence. Remember them in, if you knew them personally. I've had quite a few that I've, lost over the years, um, from being in war, from being in conflicts, from just dying after, they served. So, I mean, we all give a price and we all make our sacrifices. Some of us make it through. Some of us, don't. And the ones that don't, on Memorial Day and everything, that's when we pay our respects to them. I have know quite a few people that visit cemeteries and stuff and put flowers on the gravestones, headstones. There's people that go out in Arlington. Tomorrow they'll have them. Plus, tomorrow you'll probably have it televised. The wreath laying at the tomb of the unknown soldier. If you don't know these things and everything, you don't pay attention to what's going on around you. It'd be appreciative if you just acknowledge things that are going on. Uncle Billy talked about UFOs and everything. The only thing you have to say about that is, I don't pay attention to everything that's going on within that realm. It's been said over the years and everything about, UFOs, about, we've uncovered this, uncovered that. If you think that there isn't things like that in this world, using a word that Uncle Billy talked about was naive, then you're naive. But hey, there's a lot of people in this world, in this country and everything that are naive. But you think about it. If, you get all these sightings and everything, you don't know if people are delirious or hallucinating and whatnot. It's what they think they saw, or it's what they saw. If we have recordings of it, it'd be nice if the government would share the stuff with us. But I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna dwell on it. I want to know. I'd like to know. I'd like to be informed. But again, I'm not going to be naive and think that, this beautiful world that we're on, thinking in biblical terms and everything, was created by God. Yeah, and to think that the universe would have been created by God as well. So don't you think there'd be some other life forms and everything out there? Some of our people with movies and everything else have great imaginations, but you think about it. If we're imagining that stuff, what makes it not real? It does, and we just have to think about things in terms. So you know if I see it, I believe it. If I don't, I'm not going to dwell on it. But like I said, I'm not going to be naive on it either, and I'm going to take in hope that during my lifetime, if they show up, they show up. Hopefully it's on good terms. But again, you never know. And but I believe that there's other life forms, whether it be human form, alien form, you name it, doesn't matter. You know, we're all put in this universe together, and we all will learn from what we know. So again, I wish everybody a wonderful and happy Memorial Day weekend. And if you know, I'm down here in my studio that I've kind of created. You know, eventually I'll put a, I'm gonna put a video together showing you how I did that. It's one of my DIY videos that I'm working on. But down here in my little man cave, and just love everything about this country, and you know,